Welcome back into the workshop for another quick video. As promised, hard on the heels of the previous one, I made mention of my attempts at clamping up this rather wide door. And I only had two combination, or a clamp to do two positions. And that was using these particular clamps that actually join together by design at the fixed end, the Jorgensen clamps. And they are brilliant and allows you a very wide or long clamp up with them. But you need two to get that width in a lot of situations. I've only got 4 clamps of that type, and I needed another 2 positions to clamp up, ideally. So I was about to go and grab some more Jorgensens, actually, and I thought, oh, hang on. My small clamp that I had, this one, or have, that I used for a glue up, I used these extension blocks to achieve that. This wasn't going to cut the mustard, it wasn't long enough. And I thought, oh, I wonder whether any of my other clamps can hook onto those. So I had a bit of a look at them, and these ones that I bought not so long ago actually, popped the little rivet out, took the fixed end, the clamp end out, and sure enough, my free shop-built extensions work perfectly. So, yay. Really, all I'm saying is, and there's nothing new in this, I'm not pretending I've invented something. It's just, well, I haven't. But I made them in a particular way to ensure that there's a gap underneath the bar itself. And that allows you to get underneath with a damp cloth if you need to wipe up any glue or whatever process you're requiring access. A lot of them that I've seen where they're just a flat piece of like timber or custom wood ply, whatever, and they've got holes drilled in it so that the end of the clamp itself can drop into those holes and you can clamp. Good idea. Work really well. Yes, but I wanted this to be quite adjustable and to hold it up off the bar, up off the ground, off the surface. So, and that facilitated that end goal. So, yeah. The ply was just a bit of a offcut from, in fact, it was the one of the packing pieces that came with one of the machines. So I salvaged that, trimmed it down, glued, screwed, drilled some holes in it. There you go. Spend less money and get as good a result. Would the extra Jorgensens or equivalent be better? Well, I'm going to say probably, but really? So, yeah, make use of what you got in the best way, and it's more flexible. Again, nothing new, but it's just that sometimes you need that little nudge or reminder that they're, oh, yeah, I've got this job coming up, or you're in the middle of one. How do I get round it if I need a longer clamp arrangement? Now, I've got bar and sash clamps of different types, which is the part of the problem, and they're old, heavy, and bulky. So guess what? You won't be able to see them in the workshop. They've been taken out and stored elsewhere. I'll be quite happy to give them away. They were good in their day, but these I like better. They're not as strong and they're not as rigid, but then the work I'm doing doesn't require that anyway. So yeah, quick release, quick, whatever they're called, and a wee extension, throw it up on a shelf somewhere, chop it up for firewood at the end of it. It hasn't cost you anything. Brilliant. Okay, well that's it. Not much. Oh yeah, I went to get the extractor today. I went to buy it, and I thought I might get the chip separator as well. And I saved myself some money. Well, I have for 3 or 4 weeks because they didn't have any in stock. They'd run out. So apparently some are coming from Melbourne in the next 3 or 4 weeks. Probably arrive in Auckland and then find their way down to Christchurch or whatever. And then 3 or 4 weeks I might have one, the new extractor and the chip separator, which I think I'm getting. So Save some money here by not having to buy any more clamps. I'm a happy chappy. Right, what do I have to do now? Glue up. That's what I've got to do. Oh, no, I know what I might do. I might try and fill that little hole in. Why not? Okie doke. I will go away and, well, do that. Okay. We'll see you in the next one now. Bye.